It's Karen. Thanks for joining me. I am going to be talking today about why it's so much harder to lose weight as we get older, and I'm going to give you some tips about how to change that, how to make it easier. So the big thing, the reason for it is that our metabolism slows down. We lose muscle mass as we get older. We start losing muscle mass in our 30s. And we know that muscle is more metabolically active, so it burns more calories than fat does. So the more muscle mass we lose, the slower our metabolism goes. And the other thing about that too is another way that our metabolism slows is when you lose weight. If you're losing weight, like on a diet or even just losing weight a healthy way, and you're not gaining and you're not doing weight training, some of the weight that you're losing is muscle. It's not all fat. So then what happens is your metabolism slows even further, right? So we're losing metabolism because we're aging, and then we're losing we're losing muscle because as we're aging. We lose more when we start to lose weight. So it's a really it's a vicious circle. So you really have to do strength training as you get older. Hey Cheryl, I don't have my glasses on, but I think that's you. Anyway, so you really have to do strength training as you get older because there's no other way to maintain that muscle mass, and there's no other way to maintain that metabolism. And then what happens when we lose weight without doing strength training, we lose it and then we gain it back again. First of all, it's easier to gain it back because our metabolism has slowed. And then we do this yo-yo dieting exercise, which is worse for our body than if we hadn't lost the weight in the first place. So strength training. Our sleep quality declines, and we know that if we're not sleeping well, it's harder to lose weight. It can cause weight gain. It increases our cortisol levels, which makes us crave basically unhealthy food. It causes stress. It increases our hunger hormones, and it decreases that hormone that makes you feel full. So basically we just overeat, so as we get older, the whole estrogen, we lose estrogen, which disrupts our sleep for a lot of people. And so we just don't have the strength. Part of it is mental, the emotional part. We don't have the willpower when we're tired, but part of it is actually physical with those stress hormones and the hunger hormones that get all out of whack when we're not rested. So that's another reason we tend to gain weight as we get older. And then lastly, our energy levels just decline. We don't have the energy that we did when we were younger. So we're not moving as much. When you think about how much you were moving maybe as a 20-year-old or even a 30-year-old or even as a 40-year-old versus now, it's usually much less, especially if you're sitting at a desk or a computer, depending on what your job is. But we're just not burning as many calories. So those are the three main reasons that our metabolism slows down. So what to do about it? First of all, strength train, which I was talking about before. It's super important to strength train. That is just I cannot repeat that enough, especially for women. It increases our metabolism, which helps us burn more muscle, which keeps our metabolism burning build more muscle, which keeps our metabolism going even when we're at rest. So, we're just burning more calories even at rest, okay? The other thing we need to do is just to move your body. Just get out there and move your body. Try to move it for 20 to 30 minutes a day. It's not even necessarily exercise. I kind of think of exercise, which I advocate. Obviously, I'm a personal trainer, but I kind of think of exercise as more like running or more strenuous, which you should be doing. But if you're not doing that, you at least need to be just moving your body. Go for a walk, go for a stroll, walk the dog, whatever it is. Try to get that cardio exercise in if you can. And then you also have to learn to eat appropriate portions. Our metabolism slows So we can't eat as much. That's all there is to it. And it's for the long term. It's not just going on a diet and eating less. I see that so many times. People go on a diet, eat less, starve themselves, basically, especially if they're not doing strength training. It even makes it worse. And then they go off their diet and they just gain it all back. I think the statistic is like 98% of people gain weight back after a diet, which I use the diet in air quotes. So it's not, I don't advocate dieting. I just advocate learning how to eat healthy for the long term with the correct portions. And strength training is going to be able to keep your portion sizes up. And know that you can make changes. That's the mindset component. Even if you've never done it before, or even if you've failed many times, or if you feel you're too old, or you have too far to go, or it hasn't worked in the past, you can do it. I know you can do it. Everybody can with the right tools. It's a lifestyle. So it's just changing your lifestyle. It's not a short-term fix. It didn't take you a short term to get here. It's not going to take you a short term to fix it. So just knowing that, making baby steps, setting small goals for yourself and achieving them will help you build trust with yourself. It'll help you build confidence with yourself. And that is exactly what I teach in my 12-week program. I have a special method, and I teach how to eat healthy, how to exercise in an age-appropriate way to build muscle and also to burn fat. And then just teaching the mindset component, which oftentimes I think is the hardest for people, especially if they've tried and done the yo-yo dieting so many times. It's just so discouraging. I understand. So my 12-week program teaches you all of that. It teaches you to get off the diet wagon and to make a permanent lifestyle change. So I encourage you, I'm offering free breakthrough, 30-minute breakthrough calls. And I'm going to put the link when we're done here. I'm going to put the link in the comments. So I encourage you, if you're ready to make that change to a healthy lifestyle and get off the diet bandwagon and make long-lasting lifestyle changes without the yo-yos, dieting, without dieting at all, eating what you like in appropriate portions and in appropriate with appropriate frequency, I encourage you to set up one of these free breakthrough calls with me. We'll talk about what you've done in the past, what you've struggled with, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and we'll determine if my program might be able to help you. So I think there's like 4 spots left. So I encourage you to act quickly, because I like I said, I think there's only 4 spots left. I looked this morning. So I would love to help you, and I would love to talk with you. So I look forward to it. All right. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. I'll stay here for a second to see if I can answer any questions for people that are here. Otherwise, I will be checking this post, of course, for future comments, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you can. Just really passionate about helping people, middle-aged women mostly, which is my age, really feel better emotionally, feel better physically. I just think living a healthy lifestyle, losing weight, if that's on your list and is something that you want to do, is super, I'm sorry, I can't read these comments, is just super important, and it fuels me to help other people. I've helped hundreds of people with it. I've been doing this for over 25 years, and it just feels so great. That's what keeps me going. So, hey Mia, I'm not sure what that means, but all right, you guys, I'm not seeing any comments come in. Feel free to reach out to me in the comments, send me a DM. I'm going to be putting that link in here right away. So I would love to talk with you. If you are ready to be done with all of these short-term fixes, schedule a call with me. I'd love to talk. All right. Thank you all for joining me. Bye-bye.